Hey yo, what's good YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video we are ranking our top 5 Resident Evil games of all time so far. So stay tuned to see if your favorite made the list.
Alley of Entertainment. Number 5.
The number 5 spot is Resident Evil 1. Released in 1996, you play as either Chris Redfield or Jill Valentine, who are members of an elite task force known as STARS. The players become trapped in a mansion populated by dangerous mutated creatures. The objective of the game is to uncover the mystery of the Spencer Mansion and ultimately escape alive. As the first entry in the series, it set the standard for all survival horror games to come. This game has infected dogs, giant spiders, as well as Lisa Trevor. If you know, you know. And who can forget the first reveal of the zombie chomping down on your character's teammate? A remake released in 2002 with upgraded visuals and better controls, which only improved this classic.
Number 4.
Resident Evil.
Number 4, we have Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Released in 1999, you play as Jill Valentine, who after the events of Resident Evil 1, returns to Raccoon City to find it infected with zombies. On her way to the police station, her teammate is killed by Nemesis, programmed to target surviving STARS members. Having Nemesis hunt you down throughout the game was the highlight of this incredible title. You never know when he will appear, and when you start to feel safe, Nemesis will be there as an indestructible.
Number 3.
At number 3, we have Resident Evil Village, the sequel to the critically acclaimed and series-changing Resident Evil 7. Released in 2021, you play as Ethan Winters, the survivor of Resident Evil 7, whose daughter is kidnapped by an unknown enemy and taken to an Eastern European village. Series veteran Chris Redfield returns as an ally to assist you in the retrieval of your child. This title introduced werewolf-like lichens, whose speed intensifies the action compared to the slower zombies in previous games. Village continued the use of first-person perspective established by Resident Evil 7, which was the welcome change to the series that elevated the suspense and terror.
Number 2.
Resident Evil 2.
Number 2, the amazing RE2 remake. The remake excels in every way you would want from a remake. Released in 2019, gamers were shocked by the love put into this game. Similar to the original, you play as rookie cop and series favorite Leon S. Kennedy, as well as Claire Redfield, sister to Chris Redfield.
Resident Evil 5.
Before we get to our number 1 spot, we wanted to have an honorable mention for Resident Evil 5, who lets players take control of Chris Redfield, who after the events of Raccoon City and the Spencer Mansion, is now a member of the BSAA, an agency whose sole purpose is to stop biological threats across the globe. You team up with fellow member Sheva Alomar to investigate terrorist threats in West Africa. This entry in the series introduced co-op play, which changed the dynamic of how the game plays and focuses more on action.
Number 1.
Resident Evil 4.
And finally, sitting high in the number 1 spot is Resident Evil 4, a series masterpiece released in 2005. You take control of now Special Agent Leon S. Kennedy, who is tasked with rescuing the kidnapped president's daughter from a cult in Spain. Revered by many, this entry in the series introduced a third-person view, allowing for a more suspenseful and action-focused gameplay. This gave the players the freedom of aim, allowing you to hit those critical headshots. But be careful popping the villagers' heads off. They might reveal a scary secret. The game takes you around multiple locations, from villages to castles and even islands, with tons of weapons to choose from. That gives the players variety and choice to handle different situations, and also a plethora of new monsters to mow down. A true adventure in every way. With the remake coming out this year, we at AOE are excited to dive back into the horror of our favorite game. Alright guys, that's our top 5 Resident Evil games. What do you guys think? Did your favorites make the list? Drop a comment on what your favorite titles are. That's going to be it for the video. I'm Ray. This is AOE. Don't forget to like, drop a comment, and subscribe. And have a great day. Peace.